Hi guys! So today is one of my favorite days of the month. It's the day when I reach into the mailbox and pull out my YouTube paycheck, and I thought I would share that with you. In fact, I have got the checks right here, and I'm going to show them to you. Now, the reason why I'm showing you these paychecks is because before I received them, I, maybe like you, used to think that you needed millions of views and thousands of subscribers before you could make any money on YouTube. So I hope that's the proof for you that it's not true. I started making money. I started getting checks that were around, I think my first check was like $100, and then it worked up from there. But I started making money on YouTube when I had less than 4,000 subscribers. And if you follow the right formula, anyone can do this. I've been making videos on a regular basis, about once a week for a year, but it took about 4 months of doing that before I started getting paid from YouTube on a regular basis. The checks get bigger and bigger every month. Now, before I show you my checks, there's a couple of things I want you to know. There are still a lot of YouTubers who have this belief that you're not allowed to tell people how much you make on YouTube. However, I consulted with my legal team and we determined that there are no such clauses in my agreement with YouTube or AdSense. Another thing that's important for you to know is you can no longer get printed paychecks from YouTube. All of the payments are now done with direct deposit. So I mean, that's a little less fun and exciting than getting snail mail with Google on the front, but it's also a bit more convenient. Now, I want you to keep in mind that the amount you see on these paychecks is what I have earned with very minimal effort. People who spend more time and make more videos make more money. And there's actually a lot of different factors that go into who makes how much and how they make it. Everyone makes a different amount of money, and the amount of money you're paid is different depending on everything. It can change from day to day. Now, I actually make a lot more money from YouTube offline. And that comes from people who've seen my videos, the exposure that I get from making them, and getting work and jobs and contracts and working with people from that. I do life coaching, video editing, voiceovers. I also make commission off of my Amazon store. A lot of the traffic I get to my Amazon store comes from YouTube. So I get paid to do the things I love and enjoy doing thanks to YouTube videos, which is a big thing for me because I worked in retail for about 11 years and it was soul killing. And it got to a point for me where I just said to the universe and to myself, like, I can't take this anymore. I can't do this. Otherwise, if I have to live my life working in retail, my life is not worth living. And that's when I knew it was serious and I had to start putting myself out there and looking into other things for myself. So here are my checks. I'm gonna let you have a look at them. They look kind of funny because I blocked out important information that I don't want on the internet. So they're gonna look a little bit weird, but you can see my name, you can see they're from Google, and you can see how much I made. So like I said, I get one of these every month. And so here's the first one. Google, Del Ramcharan, and amount due, $547.74. And you can see right here it says this check is for your earnings as part of the Google AdSense program. Here's the one before that. $515. So those ones are like a couple of months old. Those are probably about 4 months ago I received those. YouTube has started direct deposits since. So now I actually make closer to $700. So I make about $700 a month off my YouTube videos, and I don't even work that hard on them. I really don't. I just try to be myself, and I talk about things that are really important to me. So it doesn't mean that it's not important to me, it's just that I'm working less than I used to have to work to make that kind of money. When I worked at the mall, I'd have to work for 2 weeks to make $700 full time. And it was really stressful. Now I know for some people, $700, that can be half of your rent payment. That could be massages every week and organic groceries. That can even add up to less days that you have to work at a job you don't like every month if you have a paycheck like that coming in. What could you do with an extra $700 a month? Let me know what you would do with that in the comments below. I actually wrote an ebook about how to make money on YouTube, where I go step by step the process that I do with my videos. I learned a bunch of tips and tricks by experimenting with a bunch of different variables on my channel. to make the videos higher and higher. I go into detail on my video that I had that organically is now approaching 1 million views that I just shot in 10 minutes. That's actually going to be part of the bonus book that comes with the ebook. The ebook is called How to Make Money on YouTube, Get More Subscribers, Get More Views, and Get Paid. And then it also comes with a bonus book, which is called YouTube Cheats. And those are tips and tricks if you want to play absolutely dirty and all you care about is money. That's how to get your videos to a certain level. So that one is viewer beware, use with caution. I've got the links below if you want to check those out. That's at youtubecreative.com, and I've got a coupon code again in the description box below that you can use to get a discount on the book. You also will definitely want to check out some of the other videos on my channel if you're interested in self-growth, personal development, financial freedom, and the thing that's close to my heart, which is healing trauma and going through therapy. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.